This is a cover girl of RuPaul, doing this to evade copyright law. And,
Welcome to the main stage of Beatrix DeGout's Drag Race. For the first time in BDGDR history, we have an entirely new concept brought to the table. Yes, instead of a new selection of queens being brought into this runway, I decided it was time to switch it up a little bit. Bring back some familiar faces. It's the first Beatrix DeGout's Drag Race All-Stars season. I know, I'm excited. But what about my elite selection of judges? She's my very own Michelle Visage. It's Kylie the Fish.
Hey there, Beatrix.
Do you think my queens are ready to have another go at this thing?
Maybe they'll do it right this time.
Love the skin you're in. It's Sasha.
Oh, hello. What have we here?
What'd you get up to in the holidays, Sasha?
So the monster got its friends to carry the table all around, and it's still got to take faces to scare people.
And did you dress up? What was your costume?
I'm going to wear.
Why'd you choose that?
But no one realised. Sometimes someone did, and then they were scared. So that was good.
And joining us as our extra special guest judge this season. How are you doing? This season, the returning queens will battle amongst themselves to decide once and for all who deserves the first ever crown of Beatrix DeGout's Drag Race All-Stars. Racers, restart your cars and may the best character win.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Beatrix DeGout's Drag Race All-Stars Season 1. I'm so happy to be back. We've got an excellent cast ready and waiting. I can't wait to see how it goes. Right, so I have never done an All-Stars one before. I didn't realise you could choose their relationships. So, well, Ivy wouldn't really have a relationship with anyone. I can't remember if she had any angry relationships with this. Hold on. Okay, so Ivy doesn't really have a relationship with anyone. So straight away, I want Courtney and Ratchet to completely not like each other. They both think they flopped. Jessie was quite angry with everyone, but I don't actually think anyone here was anyone she got on badly with. So actually, Jessie and Bowser had an okay relationship, so things might be okay. I don't think anyone else has any, like, aggressive relationships. I don't think Jet didn't like Pheromosa in their season, so actually, I think everything else is all right. Okay, so let's see what happens in episode 1. Okay, in today's mini-challenge, the queens will do a competition about balls. Jessie won the mini-challenge, and they will get a small advantage for the next maxi-challenge. Ooh. So, as with every All-Stars season, the opening episode is a talent show. So, Ivy will do a jump rope performance. She's got her sword, she's got that whip sword, so she like literally does like moves in the game where she does jump rope. That's pretty fair. Bowser will do a vocal impressions performance. Spooky Spoon will do a lip-syncing and dancing performance. She's a spoon, not got any legs, she's got a mouth. Jet will do a stand-up performance. Oh, well, Pheromosa will do a posing performance. If there was any other queen that would probably do it, it would be Pheromosa. Ratchet will do a variety performance. Oh, well, I mean, Courtney will do a singing performance. She's literally a pop star, so that just makes sense. Crash Bandicoot will also do a jump rope performance. Oh dear. Jessie will do a comedy skit performance. That's fair. I think Team Rocket would do well in a comedy skit. And Angel of the North will do a dancing performance. Now, I don't think you need to look at their stats to know that the Angel of the North actually has 0 in her dance skills section, so I'm not sure who told her that was going to be a good idea to do, but Angel of the North, I don't think you can do well in this challenge, mate. Alright, So, the Queen's performances. Jet the Hawk, Courtney Gears, Spooky Spoon, Crash Bandicoot, and Ratchet slayed the challenge. Okay, so Courtney obviously was going to do well. Jet managed to do well with a comedy routine. And Crash's jump rope performance was better than Ivy's jump rope performance. Pheromosa, Bowser, Angel of the North had a great performance. Angel of the North didn't do that bad with the dancing. Miracles can happen. Jessie had a good performance and Ivy had a bad performance. Oh, she's got that whip sword and yet her skills were not on par as they were with Crash Bandicoot.
My queens. Well done on completing the first episode of the first ever Beatrix DeGout's Drag Race All-Stars season. I would just like to take this moment to say to everyone, congratulations for getting this far in the competition. You are making history. But we can't all be winners here. Some of us have done better than others. Jet the Hawk, Ratchet, Ivy Valentine, the Angel of the North, Jessie. You represent the tops and the bottoms of this episode, which means Courtney Gears, Spooky Spoon, Pheromosa, and Bowser, you're safe. Crash Bandicoot. You certainly didn't crash and burn this episode. Well done. Ivy Valentine. Your jump rope performance may have left you jumping the shark. Now ladies, I must warn you that All Stars rules are in effect. Each episode, I will select a top 2. Each of those top 2 will select a lipstick with the name of the contestant they wish to eliminate. And the winner of the lip sync will reveal whose name they chose, and that contestant will have to leave the competition. That being said, Crash Bandicoot, Jet the Hawk, congratulations, you are the top 2 of this episode. Decide now who you wish to send home. Of course, that leaves the Angel of the North, Ivy Valentine, and Jessie. I'm sorry, my dears, but you are in the bottom. Your fate lies in the hands of your fellow contestants.
Angel of the North, Jessie, Ivy Valentine, I'm sorry, my dears, but you're the bottoms of the week. Angel of the North is safe. The Angel of the North is safe even without being able to dance at all. I'm not entirely sure how she's managed that. Alright, so now we have deliberation. So, Jet the Hawk, Crash Bandicoot, picking their lipsticks out.
I will say this right now. To everyone who lip syncs this season, good luck. And don't mess it up.
The lip sync song is Blow by Kesha. Oh, that could be quite a good track. Jet the Hawk pulled out a microphone. He had a great lip sync, and Crash had a bad lip sync.
Alright, I've made my decision. Jet the Hawk, congratulations. You're a winner, baby. You will receive a cash tip of 1,000 Pokédollars, courtesy of Pokemon. But now, with great power comes great responsibility. Jet the Hawk, reveal who you have chosen. As it is written, so it shall be. Ivy Valentine, you are and will always be an all-star. But now, sashay away.
She was kind of first. She was like really early going home in season 1. I thought maybe she could bring it back in All Stars, but apparently not. At the end of the episode, the queens go to sit and talk about their feelings. Crash Bandicoot revealed that they chose Jessie's lipstick. Oh, well, Jessie from the previous seasons, we know she doesn't take stuff like that well. Courtney Gears and Pheromosa want to save each other. Okay, they might have an alliance. Spooky Spoon questions the point of the yelling, questions the point of yelling between the argument of Jessie and Ratchet. Oh, maybe Ratchet chose Crash's side to say, yeah, I would have picked Jessie as well. Ratchet questions the point of yelling between the argument of Bowser and Crash Bandicoot. Okay, so maybe from the previous season, Bowser was on Jessie's side, and then Crash said he revealed the lip sync. Bowser starts yelling at Crash. Ratchet's like, why are you yelling? But then they start arguing, and Spooky Spoon tries to interfere with, there's a lot going on. So we saw Jet the Hawk winning the talent show, and his lipstick choice sent home Ivy Valentine, with Jessie only just managing to scrape out of the bottom 2 even after winning the mini challenge. Okay, in today's mini challenge, the queens will do a photo shoot about balls. So they did a challenge about balls, and now they're doing a photo shoot about balls. But Jessie won the mini challenge again. She's all about them balls, Pokeballs. But she won the mini challenge. Didn't seem to help her. It didn't really seem to get her a thing in the maxi challenge in the last episode either, but we'll see what it does her with this episode. Okay, the queens will act in an 80s inspired film named Drag Race. Jet the Hawk, Bowser, Courtney Gears, Jessie had a great performance. Well, Courtney did want to be an actress. And I feel the others could fit into an 80s inspired film quite well. Angel of the North, Ratchet, and Pheromosa had a good performance. Spooky Spoon and Crash had a bad performance, so Crash, you've gone from the top to the bottom this episode. On the runway, category is fish. Ratchet slayed the runway. Jessie, Jet, Courtney, and Crash had a great runway. Bowser, Pheromosa, Angel, and Spooky Spoon had a good runway. So no one did too badly on the runway, but it all depends on their average.
Well done on this episode. Now, let's find out who is in the top and who is in the bottom.
Based on tonight's performances, Angel of the North, Bowser, Crash Bandicoot, Spooky Spoon, Jessie, Jet the Hawk, you represent the tops and the bottoms of the week, which means Courtney Gears, Ratchet, and Pheromosa are safe. Courtney's safe yet again.
Based on your performances, I've made up my mind. Jessie, Jet. You were on fire this episode. Congratulations, you were the top 2 of this week. It's now up to you to choose your lipstick.
Bowser, good work this week. You are safe. Okay, Jet in the top for the second time.
Unfortunately, this means the Angel of the North, Crash Bandicoot, and Spooky Spoon, you are in the bottom this episode.
So, Jessie and Jet go into there to get their lipsticks. Who will they pick? Let's find out. The lip sync song is Somebody Else by the 1975. Jessie had a great lip sync. Jet the Hawk had a good lip sync. Okay, so his decision might not be the one they go with this time.
Alright, I've made my decision. Jessie, congratulations. You're a winner, baby. You have won a tip of a pool cue and 3 bubble gums. Use them wisely. But with great power comes great responsibility. Who have you chosen to send home? As it is written, so it shall be. Crash Bandicoot. It's been wonderful having you here, and you will always be an all-star. Now, sashay away.
You went from top in the last episode, and unfortunately, maybe that pegged you as a target, so unfortunately it was your time. But whose lipstick did Jet pick? At the end of the episode, Jet revealed that they chose the Angel of the North's lipstick. Okay, so maybe he was like, your skills don't match up, I'm gonna send you back. Pheromosa says Jet the Hawk is being favoured by the judges. Ooh, considering he's been at the top 2 times, that kind of tracks, but of course Pheromosa would say that. She wants all the attention on her. Spooky Spoon and Bowser hooked up prior to the show. And Jet the Hawk does a mean impression of Courtney Gears. Oh, there's a lot of drama going on in here. Jessie does a reveal showing that if she had to lip sync her life, she was ready to do so, and Ratchet doesn't know what that had to do with anything. Ratchet's being very catty this season. Okay, at the end of the episode, we can see that the mini challenge win maybe did influence her person. We can see maybe the mini challenge win did actually influence something, because Jessie took that win, and her lip sync performance sent Crash Bandicoot, the previous winner, home. Or previous top home. Jet the Hawk, once again being in the top 2. Maybe it's gonna be a Ben de la Creme thing though. Maybe he's gonna be up there winning and being in the top 2, but not actually winning the chance to send them home. We can only guess what could happen. In today's mini challenge, the queens will do a quiz about hip pads, and Jessie and Faramosa won the mini challenge. Jessie won again. Okay, and so for the maxi challenge, the queens will participate in a parody commercial about sex. Well, we just found out in the last episode that Spooky Spoon and Bowser, prior to the show, had hooked up before, so Spooky Spoon, maybe it was a brilliant thing because she did great in this performance, as did Jessie, which I could see. Jet the Hawk, Bowser, Courtney Gears, and Faramosa had a good performance. These are clearly, these are all sex icons. Ratchet North had a bad performance. Ratchet, what does that say about you? I mean, I'm quite glad the Angel didn't do very well in this performance. On the runway, category is Favourite Gaga Look. Ooh, I like this runway. Spooky Spoon and Jet the Hawk had a great runway. Jet the Hawk is doing too good. Jessie, Bowser, and Faramosa and Courtney Gears and Ratchet had a good runway, leaving Angel having a bad runway.
Well done on making it this far in the season. I've made my decision on who the tops and the bottoms are this week.
Based on tonight's performances, Bowser, Courtney Gears, Spooky Spoon, Ratchet, Angel of the North, and Jessie, you represent the tops and bottoms of the week. Which means Jet the Hawk and Faramosa, you are safe. Faramosa has been safe the last 2 weeks. Right, I want to hear from you. Who should go home tonight and why? Angel of the North said Ratchet because of their runway looks throughout the season. Spooky Spoon said Ratchet because working with them is frustrating and they're not on the same level as the other contestants. Ratchet said Courtney Gears because of their lack of growth, polish, and refusal to listen to the judges' critiques throughout the competition. Well, of course he was going to say that. He doesn't like her. Bowser said Courtney because they're resting on being pretty. Jessie said Ratchet because they can't think of anyone else. Jessie! And Courtney said Ratchet because they don't think seeing on the stage is the real them. Well, again, of course she would say that, even though Ratchet's the hero of the world.
Spooky Spoon. You sure do know your stuff about spooning. Ratchet. I'm a little disappointed in you. Spooky Spoon. Jessie. Congratulations, you're the top 2 of this episode.
Bowser, good work. You're safe.
Which means Ratchet, Courtney Gears, and the Angel of the North. I'm sorry, my dears, but you are up for elimination.
3 of them. Oh dear. So, Spooky Spoon and Jessie picking their lipsticks. They've got a choice of 3 to choose for. The lip sync song is Buttons by the Pussycat Doll. Good song. Jessie had a good lip sync. Spooky Spoon had a bad lip sync. What was all that talk about you having a talent, being a good lip syncer in your talent show?
I've made my decision. Jessie, congratulations, you're a winner, baby. You have won a Nescafe instant coffee sachet. Jealous. But with great power comes great responsibility. Who have you chosen to get the chop? As it is written, so it shall be. Ratchet, you saved the galaxy, and now you'll be remembered, always and forever, as an all-star. Now, sashay away.
Oh no! But that means the other 2 are finally safe. It's quite sad, but I can assume Courtney's feeling pretty good about herself. Okay, at the end of the episode, Spooky Spoon revealed they chose the Angel of the North's lipstick. How has she managed to stay on this long? She's being saved because they're all sending stronger competition home. Maybe they're going to leave her till right at the end. But that could also be bad, because what if she somehow manages to win at some point? Pheromosa and Jet the Hawk learnt their lip sync words together. Well, he wasn't in the top for once this week, so maybe he's getting a bit nervous. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? I've never seen this one. Angel of the North throws shade at Pheromosa, implying that she has a sugar daddy. Pheromosa tells Angel of the North that she doesn't have a sugar daddy. She's never had a sugar daddy. If she wanted a sugar daddy, yes, she probably could go out and get one, because she is what? Sickening. Angel of the North could never have a sugar daddy because she is not that kind of girl. Everything Pheromosa got, she has worked for, and she have got herself. She's built herself from the ground up. She then proceeds to call Angel of the North a bitch and throws a drink at her. Pheromosa is the only queen, or one of the queens in this lineup, that I can absolutely see that for. Oh. Who's out here being a sugar daddy for Angel of the North? She needs one. Bowser and Angel of the North kiss, and it was noticed by Jet the Hawk. So Bowser's previous relationship with Spooky Spoon meant nothing, and now he's kissing the person that everyone's been putting in the lip syncs. But if anything from that Nintendo advert shows us, it's that Bowser does like the big girls, so maybe he likes tall girls as well. She is a tall girl. Men's size 13 Nikes. And there are no highlights anymore since Ratchet got sent home. At the end of that episode, we can see Jessie taking the mini challenge and the main challenge win for the second time in a row, and her lip sync sent home Ratchet. Spooky Spoon was also in the top, taking herself slightly up again. And we got a couple queens with very middle of the pack performances. Don't understand how Angel of the North has managed to maintain herself in this competition, but I guess we'll just have to see how it goes, because no one is safe.
Are you ready for a twist? You thought you saw the last of some of these queens, but not for long. Welcome to the comedy roast. The 3 eliminated queens from the previous episodes will now come back and will now compete to see who returns to the competition. And to do that, they've got to insult you.
So, first up, Ratchet. To Spooky Spoon.
Don't worry about me, worry about your eyebrows.
Spooky Spoon doesn't have any eyebrows. And to Jessie, Stupidity.
He's in a crime, so you're free to go.
Whoa, for the Team Rocket, that's a bit harsh. Those are some different reads. I've not heard those ones before. Next is Crush Bandicoot. To Courtney Gears. And to Jet the Hawk. Oh, I mean, maybe he could actually get that one out. Considering he doesn't really say anything. So he's just sort of like, Ronnie! And last but not least, Ivy Valentine. So to Angel of the North.
You're so stupid you studied for your COVID test.
And to Bowser.
Honey, your career only has movement because it has to spin on its axis.
Oh, you're vicious. The winner of this comedy roast challenge is...
I'm going to have fun with you.
Ivy Valentine, congratulations. You have now returned to the competition. Crash Bandicoot and Ratchet, I must ask you to sashay away for good. Alright, don't let this rattle you. You've still got a long way ahead of you, so keep your wits about you. Ivy, make me proud.
Ivy Valentine won the reading challenge and is back in the competition. That was a quick re-entry, but apparently it's fine. Ivy is pretty good with her insults, so we'll give her that. Okay, so in the main challenge, the queens will participate in a roast about pearly gates. Ivy and Bowser had a great performance. Pheromosa, Jessie, Spooky Spoon, Jet the Hawk, Angel of the North's Courtney Gears only had a good performance. Okay, so Ivy's coming back, with a vengeance. And on the runway, theme is Phoenix. Bowser slayed the runway. He's got that fire flower energy. Ivy Valentine, Spooky Spoon, Jessie, Jet the Hawk, Courtney Gears, and Pheromosa had a great runway. Angel of the North once again had a bad runway. Is it finally her time? Or are they going to pick yet another competition? Okay, Pheromosa, Jet, Ivy, Spooky Spoon, Bowser, Courtney Gears, you're the tops and the bottoms of the week. Angel of the North and Jessie, you are safe. How is the Angel getting away with this?
Bowser. Ivy Valentine. Congratulations, you are the top 2 of the episode. That of course means Spooky Spoon, you are safe. Pheromosa. Jet the Hawk. Courtney Gears. I'm sorry, but you 3 are up for elimination.
And no one is safe, so Bowser and Ivy go off to pick their lipsticks. The lip sync song is Raw by Katy Perry. Bowser fake walked out, and he and Ivy had a good lip sync. Well, I think Raw could have been a good one for Bowser. Maybe that fake walkout only made him have a good lip sync, but you know, he stunted a little bit. But now they both have a good lip sync. I have nothing to go on here.
Ladies, I've had enough. I've made my decision. Ivy Valentine. Congratulations. You're a winner, baby. You have 1 week to live. With great power comes great responsibility. Who have you decided to get the top? As it is written, so it shall be. Pheromosa, you're beautiful, and you will always be remembered as an all-star. Now sachet away.
Pheromosa, you will always be an all-star. Now sashay away. I thought she could be one of those big look queens. Come on, she's like Christopher Versace on steroids. At the end of the episode, Bowser revealed they also chose Pheromosa's lipstick, so for once, we actually have a consistent choice. Out of the options they have there, because Angel was not an option to be in the bottom. Jessie, Spooky Spoon, and Angel of the North shared personal memories to each other. Every time this comes up, I never really understand what the queens that do this have with each other, but you know. Courtney Gears, Angel of the North, and Spooky Spoon are talking a lot and bonding a lot. How nice of them. 2 of them are inanimate objects, and one of them is a robot. I mean, Spooky Spoon, does that count as a robot? Not really. The TV started playing a video from Jet the Hawk's family, and Bowser hugged Jet the Hawk. Oh, that's Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games solidarity. Oh, and Spooky Spoon and Jessie are sharing wigs. No. Okay, at the end of that episode, we can see that finally Jessie's win streak has gone, with Ivy returning in a surprising turn of events, and winning, sending home Pheromosa. Courtney Gears, she's playing it safe, too safe. She's been in the bottom twice now. Spooky Spoon now is up there, and Bowser has actually got quite a good track record. Alright, well let's see how things go next. In today's mini-challenge, the queens will do a photo shoot about noodles. Noodles are coming back, everyone. Which Jet the Hawk won, okay. And it's Snatch Game, finally. The queens will do funny celebrity impersonations. Oh, and it's actually telling us who they're doing. This is quite good. Bowser will do a Della Reese impersonation. I'm going to have to familiarize myself on who that is because I don't know. Ivy will do an Aziz Ansari impersonation. Spooky Spoon will do a Lucille Ball. Angel will do a Chantal Ledessus. These are all very, very fancy sounding people, and I don't know who they are. Jessie will do a Matt Lucas impersonation. I know who Matt Lucas is, so... Jet will do a Walter Mercado impersonation. And Courtney will do a Rossi De Palma impersonation. I'm going to have to go with the simulator's decision on this, because I don't know. Courtney, Spooky Spoon, Bowser, and Jessie had a great performance. Good to know. Angel North, Jet the Hawk had a bad performance, and Ivy flopped the challenge. She's coming back, sending home Ratchet and Crash, only to flop this challenge and probably be sent home. Unless they send the Angel or Jet, because Jet was a front runner for a while, so... but she's got a target on her back, because she sent home a front runner last week. Oh, I didn't send her a front runner, but she came back up one. So, on the runway, the category is All That Glitters. Courtney has slayed the runway Spooky Spoon, Jessie, Angel, and Jet had a great runway. Bowser and Ivy had a good runway, so her runway didn't even, like, save her. Courtney, Angel of the North, Spooky Spoon, Ivy, Jet, Bowser, you're the tops and the bottoms of the week, which means, Jessie, you are safe.
I've made my decisions. Courtney Gears. Spooky Spoon. Congratulations, you're the top 2 of this episode. Bowser. You are safe. Angel of the North. Ivy Valentine. Jet the Hawk. I'm sorry, my dears, but you are up for elimination.
Well, Angel should technically go. Ivy has a target on her back because she literally came back last time and sent home someone. And Jet was in the top for a couple of episodes. So all of these are valid people to send home, I think, like, from a competition point of view. The lip sync song is You Wear It Well by RuPaul. Okay. Courtney Gears made a fake split. Wow! And had a good lip sync. Go off, Courtney. And Spooky Spoon flopped the lip sync. Lip syncing wasn't her strong skill. I was expecting a bit more from Courtney, because I think lip syncing is one of her high skills, but oh well. I think this spells out who we've got.
Well done! Alright, I've made my decision. Courtney Gears, you're a winner, baby. You have won a week's shop from Aldi, worth £40. Now you can go quite far. Choose wisely. Speaking of choices, with great power comes great responsibility. Who have you chosen to get the shop? As it is written, so it shall be. The Angel of the North, you're one of the wonders of architecture in the UK, and now you will always and forever be an all-star. Now, sachet away.
I think that is a justified send home. She's managed to get along this far, but hey ho. At the end of the episode, Spooky Spoon reveals they also chose Angel of the North's lip sync, so it was a unanimous decision. Oh no! Ivy had an argument with Bowser and they cried! And Ivy tells Courtney Gears they're ready to lip sync because they did badly this week. Ivy tells Courtney to get ready to lip sync because they did bad this week. Courtney won! Courtney won the episode! Ivy, if anything, you should get ready. So, at the end of that episode, Courtney took the win and sent home Angel of the North. Second place was taken by Spooky Spoon, but she didn't manage to win that lip sync. Bowser still placing a consistently high. Yeah, he is now the front runner. He's been the front runner for a while. Okay, can someone claw it back though? It's the makeover challenge. The queens will make straight men their drag sisters. Courtney Gears and Jessie had a great performance. I would say that Jessie would make over James, but we all know James is not straight. So, she felt like a straight person in the Pokemon universe is kind of difficult. Giovanni? No, he wouldn't. Maybe though. But she had a great performance either way. And Courtney Gears, there's some people she could choose, but she did a great performance as well. Bowser, Ivy, Spooky Spoon, and Jet the Hawk only had a good performance. Again, there's a couple of people that they could pick. Bowser probably had to go with Mario, the straightest one I can think of. Ivy, again, there's a plethora of characters in that roster that fit that bill of uncomfortable straight men. Spooky Spoon, there's not very many options to choose from. And Jet the Hawk, again, I don't really know many of the characters in Jet the Hawk's one, but there's a couple of other Sonic characters it could be.
Alright, let's get to it.
Okay, Courtney Gears and Jessie, you're the top 2 of the week. Who saw that coming? Me. Ivy, good work this week. You are safe. Which leaves Spooky Spoon, Jet the Hawk, Bowser are the bottoms, but Jet is safe. Interesting. So, that leaves Courtney and Jessie to make a decision between Spooky Spoon and Bowser. The lip sync song is Babushka by Kate Bush, and both of them had a good lip sync. What an interesting song to have both of them have a good performance for.
Ladies, I've made my decision. Jessie, you're a winner, baby. You have won a parachute experience. Not a skydiving experience, just an experience with a parachute. Enjoy. And with great power comes great responsibility. Who have you chosen to get the job? As it is written, so it shall be. Spooky Spoon, you're my favourite kitchen cutlery, and you will always be an all-star. Now, sachet away.
Spooky Spoon, you will always be an all-star. Now sachet away. I do think it was her time. Interestingly, she didn't send home the stronger competition, which would have been Bowser. Maybe she thought that Spooky Spoon just needs to get out. She wants to fight against winners. That's Jessie's mindset, actually. I can believe that. At the end of the episode, the queens go to sit and talk about their feelings. Courtney Gears revealed they chose Spooky Spoon's lipstick as well. Okay, so maybe none of them wanted to send a frontrunner home. Maybe they both wanted to, you know, fight against a proper one. Oh, and Jessie is cheering Bowser up, so maybe she kept him because they were friends. Bowser, Ivy, and Courtney went outside for a kiki when a bee started to chase them. Silly queens. But of course. Maybe it was Barry coming in to try and get revenge for Vanessa. Okay, so at the end of the episode, we can see Courtney took a win and actually sent home Spooky Spoon. Jessie coming back up again with her win. And there's now actually that bottom two made Bowser move down. It's all to play for, really. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a top 5. It could be all over in the next episode, but I don't know.
I'm here to tell you that unfortunately, there was a technological mishap, and there's no footage of this episode. I will let Beatrix DeGout, our narrator, explain to you what happened. But, since we're sitting here, what do we think about the queens that are left? Ivy Valentine. You know, she came back to the competition and she needs to prove herself, so...
You've been under a lot of pressure.
She's still here, which is a good thing.
Jessie.
There's always something about Jessie. She's so versatile.
She is incredibly creative.
She's got something for every occasion.
Courtney Gears.
I think after her last win, she's hungry for more.
Set the monster free.
Jet the Hawk.
Jet has surprised me. From last season to this season, they've consistently stayed pretty decent. But needs to step it up a little bit.
Bowser.
I'm happy to see Bowser at this point in the competition. I was worried they weren't going to sell themselves, but they've managed it.
So I was stupid and I lost a whole episode, but I have the cliff notes so I can let you know what they did. It was the ball challenge. They had 3 looks, antique, winter, and evening gown. Ivy did very, very good, and so did Courtney, and the rest did okay. That left Ivy and Courtney in the top 2, leaving Bowser, Jessie, and Jet in the bottom 3. But Bowser was safe.
I have made my decision. Courtney Gears. You're a winner, baby. You have won an oil change. That can be for a car or for you. You decide. And with great power comes great responsibility. Who have you chosen to get the job? As it is written, so it shall be. Jet the Hawk. You've raced your way through this competition, but unfortunately it's come to an end. You will always be an all-star. Now, sachet away.
Sorry that I skipped that episode out. I had a little bit of a problem with my software. But it doesn't matter, because now we have our final 4. We have Bowser, Jessie, Ivy, and Courtney as our final 4. And now it's the reunion. What a season we've had. We've had ups, we've had downs, but they're not over yet because they've got to vote on Miss Congeniality. Spooky's been voted for the Angel of the North. Pheromosa voted for Jet the Hawk. Courtney voted for Spooky Spoon. Angel also voted for Spooky Spoon. Jet voted for Spooky Spoon. Crash voted for Jet. Bowser voted for Jet. Jessie voted for the Angel. Ratchet voted for Jet. Ivy voted for Crash. Okay, maybe they're good friends. But that means that this season's Miss Congeniality is Jet the Hawk. Congratulations, Jet.
My final four. You have made history as the first final four of Beatrix DeGout's Drag Race All-Stars. Each of you should be incredibly proud of yourselves for your performance this season, and each of you will get an independent interview and Greg's lunch date with our narrator, Beatrix DeGout, and Kylie Fish. Hello, Courtney.
You're even more gorgeous in person.
Oh, stop it.
Ha ha ha.
So you were a pop star before you came on your season originally. How was that?
You have no idea what a thrill it is.
Well, you know, we happened to do some digging, and we found out that you had recorded a song initially with Dr. Nefarious.
Dr. Nefarious?
We even found the video.
This goes out to all you robots across the galaxy. It's time for you and me to rise up and strike back. Don't stop until we dominate. Won't you feel great when we exterminate all organic life?
You have been busy, haven't you?
Do you mind explaining your reasoning behind that song? Because a lot of people saw that as anti-organic life propaganda. So do you just want to clarify your thoughts on that?
We robots must be free.
So you intended to make that to support the freedom of robot rights?
Of course.
We all strive for change here, and we support robot rights as much as everything.
You are an inspiration to robots everywhere.
You always know exactly what to say to a woman.
So with that out of the way, what's your latest man like?
A big hunk of titanium alloy.
Ha 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 ha.
Alright, thank you, Courtney. Let's take a selfie. Ivy Valentine. Now, you have been lucky twice now, because in your first season, you were the one to get eliminated and come back, and in this season, you were eliminated and came back. What's your thoughts on that?
My task is far from complete.
Now, see, I am glad you're here, and the reason I brought you back originally in your first season was because I saw something in you. There's definitely a part of you that's holding back. What's your thoughts on that?
With the blood of the evil sword in my veins.
So you think that there's something to prove because you see this kind of darkness inside yourself?
Yes, I have accepted my fate. I am daughter to the cursed sword, the heir of an accursed lineage.
So for you, it's about overcoming that darkness that you see in yourself. And you see, we all have that part inside ourselves that tell us we're not good enough, that tells us that we're not going to do well in this. And you know what we have to say to that? We have to tell it to pack it in.
Is there still something that I can do?
Well, exactly. You have to take that feeling and you have to just own it, and you have to just destroy it, because you have that capability in you to do that and to excel. But that can't happen if you're letting that feeling inside you take over.
Whatever it is, I will find it.
We're all rooting for you. We know that you can do it. All right, now let's take a selfie and then we'll get back to it. Jessie, you have had quite the trajectory in this competition so far.
These kids today don't know about talent. Things certainly have changed a lot from when I first started my modeling career.
How does it feel to be at the end?
I'm just getting warmed up!
Well, see, that's a good attitude to have.
What would you do if you won this season?
First, I'd go to the salon and get a complete facial. Then I'd get my hair and makeup done. Well, then I'd go on a major shopping spree, dresses, then handbags and shoes. Then I'd do a bit of jewelry shopping, and after all that, I'd invite some close friends over for a nice, quiet dinner at home.
You know, your story is one of the most moving. I know for a fact you came from a lot of sadness.
A long time ago, I was a simple yet exceedingly beautiful little girl with a dream. Pokemon Nurse School? I can learn to be a Pokemon nurse here. It's not my fault I'm not a Chansey. I guess it's time I faced up to the facts. There's no way I'll ever become a Pokemon nurse.
You showed so much love and care and compassion to your Pokemon, and that feeling, that drive, that motivation to just push through and keep going, that's a winning attitude. You need to keep that up, and you need to keep putting that into every performance.
We'll show you! There's still fight in us!
Alright, we're all standing behind you, so you can do this. Alright, picture time. Bowser. Now, how are you feeling being here?
Ha 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 ha.
Now, there's something that I did want to ask you about. You know, out of all of the people in this competition, you are yourself actually a parent, aren't you? So, what message would you have for your child at this point? He is incredibly proud of you, and I'm sure he's super proud that you've made it this far. And I know he's just cheering on for you, and we all are. Alright, so just keep him in mind when you're taking it to the end. Alright, amazing. Can't wait to see how you do. Picture time!
Okay, we are at the grand finale. Our final four consists of Ivy Valentine from Soul Calibur, Courtney Gears from Ratchet & Clank, Bowser from the Mario universe, and Jessie from Pokemon. Our top four will star in the music video for RuPaul's song. Again, which one? You know the one, the hit one. And the category for the runway is Best Drag. Bowser and Ivy Valentine had a great runway. Jessie and Courtney Gears only had a good runway.
Ladies, I've made my decision. You are all All-Stars, but for one of you, your journey ends here. And that person is... Ivy Valentine. I'm sorry, my dear, but it's just not your time. You have fought bravely through this competition, and you will forever be renowned as an All-Star. Now, sashay away.
She was the returning queen in Season 1, and she returned again in this season. I think she also made it to the Final Four in her original season, so she's done the same thing this time. That could leave some people feeling a bit upset, because she took a spot from someone who could have done better.
My final three: Courtney Gears, Jessie, Bowser. This really is your last chance to impress me. Ladies, it's time for you to lip sync for the crown. Good luck, and don't mess it up.
The lip sync song is Fantasy by Mariah Carey. Jessie slayed the lip sync, and Courtney Gears and Bowser had a good lip sync.
Alright. It's time. You should all be very proud of yourselves. But there can only be one winner. And the winner is... Jessie! Congratulations, my queen! You are the first ever Beatrix DeGout's Drag Race All-Stars winner. Now prance, my queen.
The first All-Stars winner is Jessie from Team Rocket from Pokemon. Oh, congratulations. Oh, wow. I hope Bowser's really happy because they were good friends, so I hope it was a very nice, congenial thing. I think Courtney probably is a little bit jaded by that, but she did do well, so maybe she'll come back for another All-Stars later. I don't know. I don't know what the wheel will bring up next. As Vanessa Vanjie Mateo said, spin the wheel, that might land on her again. Okay, so we can see from this final track record that Jessie took the win over Bowser and Courtney. It was tight. They literally had the same score. So that last lip sync cinched it. Okay. They actually had quite similar wins as well. Jessie sent 3 people home though. Courtney Gears only sent 2 home, and Bowser didn't send anyone home. So, you know, maybe he feels good about that. But we can see that this season went with Ivy was the first one to actually go. And then returned, and the first one technically came 10th in our run-up was Crash, followed by Ratchet, Pheromosa, the Angel of the North, Spooky Spoon, Jet the Hawk, but he got Miss Congeniality, so... and then Ivy came 4th with our runners-up, Courtney Gears, Bowser, and our winner, Jessie. We can also see their lipstick choices. So there, if you want to have the stats there, but that'll be it from Beatrix DeGout's Drag Race All-Stars Season 1. I've been your narrator, and I'll see you guys later. What a fucking rhyme!